Welcome back, everybody, to another Dcrl stream. I'm going to quickly apologize. I did leave the audio on during that video. That's my bad. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping on in. And for today, we have three matchups. First one off here, though, is a very important one. Bodacious versus Rising Stalk. Who will get one game within LAN? Who will get knocked down? Have to fight through it aggressively to get out of Div C alive. I'm joined tonight by Izord.
Buenos nachos.
All right, I'm never gonna get used to that, Izord. All right, well, we'll work on getting us into this game here, but first, we'll take a look at the bracket. Izord, your team currently one game away from LAN, playing against that barely managing, a scary team honestly right now. They're looking absolutely insane, but I don't know if you have the bracket in front of you, but Bodacious Rising Stock, loser of this has to fight through Silly Geeses and then two more matches just to the loser of this has to win 4 matches to make a LAN. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, don't want to lose this game. Otherwise, like it said, your matches to get to LAN are it's gonna be one hell of a trek for you to, I mean, again, like I said, even make LAN. So yeah, gotta win this game. One match away from LAN. Pressure will be on for both teams.
Yeah, no doubt. And honestly, it's gonna be a joy to watch. We head into the division stats. Take a quick look. We can see that it's unlimited aura being the kings, as we've got
Damn right.
And looking all the way down the list, you'll find a few of the other teams we have in our scenes today, and that is Rising Stock's just a simple 1 down, but a low winning percentage, meaning they do go to game 5, and all the way down at number 7, Bodacious. And last time these teams met, they took it to 5, so we'll see if that remains. Bodacious, one of the highest winning percentages in the lower end of the division. I mean, they might just not have that clutch factor, but it'll all work out. What do you see here, Izord?
Yeah, for sure. 6-2 Rising Stock. I've said this before. On my personal opinion, this is a very fly below the radar kind of team. I don't know if they had a really poor start to the season or what, but obviously, you know, they showed up, ended up with a 6-2 record. They do have one little bit of red here in goals per game with 2.62 per game, which is a very good stat. Have to score at least 3 to beat these guys, pretty much. Yeah, Bodacious. I mean, they have a really good team. We'll go through players here soon, but I mean, something for them just isn't quite clicking. If they can, you know, keep a clear head, just focus on the game, only look at what's ahead of them, not really what's in the past. I feel like they could be a really good team and take down this Rising Stock gang.
Yeah, and honestly, if you look at the stats here, you're getting shots, you're getting goals. It's just Rising Stock, it's got that 2.62. Bodacious, on average, takes on 2.25, which is just not what you want to see, especially if you're only putting on around 2 goals a game. We're going to hop over to player stats here as we look at Bodacious. Do you want to take this or you want to?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, Bodacious 2-6, led by the one, the only Steve with 0.94 goals a game. Obviously, you know, the big offensive man on this team. Followed by Tyler 8G, the kickoff king. And then third man, Lil Bukes, solid third man. Obviously, Lil Bukes' stats aren't necessarily, you know, really showing up here. He is looking like the enforcer on their team though, with 1.11 demos a game. But unfortunately, he is actually not demoed the most on his team, but getting the most demos on his team. That was 1.11. So obviously, you know, he's up in the action, trying to help Steve get a clear shot at the goal here. But yeah, we see Steve with, again, like I had said, the 0.94 goals a game, almost 3 shots a game, which is very good. You know, almost a goal a game, almost 3 shots, reflected in his shooting percentage with 33. So he's getting 1 out of every 3 shots. Very good stat from Steve. We see second man Tyler. You know, I know he's known for his kickoffs. But like I had said, this team is very well rounded. They're a solid team. They have one really, really strong offensive player here, but for some reason they can't ever really get it to click. And I feel like once when they find that spot, that sweet spot of their offensive defensive rotations, this could be a powerhouse of a team.
Yeah, honestly, one of the best looking teams on the lower end of the bracket here in Steve. He took a nice run last year, almost, what was it, quarterfinals, semis? That's nothing to scoff at. And Tyler AG, champion last year, can't overlook that either. These team is filled with players who've gone decently far into LAN outside of Lil Bukes, and honestly, I don't think Lil Bukes is enough of a holdback for them not to perform at a good level. Just before we head into the other round of stats here, I want to remind everyone we do have predictions up. Make sure to throw some boost on. Last night we had the record amount of boost put on a game. 450,000. Izord and I saw that with our own eyes. But tonight, I'm not expecting anything that high because there's no beef. But make sure you throw some boost on. Get a little wager in there, because currently you could throw 1 cent into Bodacious and make a decent amount. But yeah, that'll be open until we start this game here as we head into Rising Stalk. And I'll take a little look at this. My former second man Raptor on this team, he, MJ, and Jive have been performing a shooting masterclass with this team. High percentage shooting percentages, but all in the top 10, and almost all in the top 10 for shooting and goals per game, as they just put on an insane amount of goals. And then on top of that, I mean, not really high on assists, a lot of solo plays, but that's not anything bad to look upon. I mean, the only thing in this stat line that I'd look at is that outside of Raptor, not many demos, and they struggle a little bit on the save side. Only 3.3 saves per game. There's a chance that high end shooting could be the death of them. But yeah. All right. So with that said, predictions. We talked a little bit about the boost, but I'm gonna ask you, Izord, what's your prediction?
Oh God, I gotta go with Rising Stock on this one. I think, if I remember correctly, I do believe they will take this one. I want to give hope to Bodacious. I think they'll take 2 games off them, so I believe Rising will take it in 6.
Take it in 6. You know what? These teams like to go so far. I'm going to say Rising Stock take it, because I'm not going to go against my boy Raptor. As much as I'd love to, he's right down the street. He could be here in a minute. I'm going to say Rising Stock take it in 7. I think this goes all the way. We have not had many games go all the way, but to be honest, out of the whole schedule that I looked at, this one tonight could be the one to do it. This or the next game. But yeah, with that said, we're just confirming with teams to make sure they are all good. All good, all good, all good. All right, it looks like we just about are. I'm going to work on getting us in this game. And, Izord, you played against both these teams. What would you say is like the play style of each of them?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've played against Rising Stock, but I will say my team did have some not so much luck against this team. They are our only loss of the season, which there was some discussions after the game between me and my teammates about why that may have happened. But I mean, Rising Stock very well-rounded team, constantly getting shots off. A few of them may have been a little Mickey. But yeah, really good offensive control style from this Rising Stock team, which it's very hard to get around them. And then Bodacious, they have, again, like I said, they have their main man Steve scoring a lot of these goals, which if they can get their second and third man really integrated, just have Steve be a more of an engagement, and then having Tyler or their third man there, I can't remember his name, Lil Bukes. They can have him getting engaged, finishing up those initial shots. This Bodacious team can be very, very effective.
Sounds about right, yeah. No, these teams, both of them, play with a certain level of vigor. I currently am going to have to refresh this, because lovely with the Dcrl display. Never works the first time for me.
Heck yeah. You see almost an early passing play coming out from Rising Stock. Tyler's here to gather. Yeah, we saw two almost really quick goals coming out from both teams here. I don't remember who it was. I think Lil Bukes was on the little kickoff follow-up here. You see a demo trying to come out. Tyler able to clear it. And then I think it was, who was it? I don't even remember. Somebody else shot. Had a nice little pass upfield on Rising Stock, able to almost put it back in here. As we see a little mistouch from Steve. Raptor not quite finding the touch here. But yeah, I really am hoping that this Bodacious team can kind of show us what they're made of, because they're gonna really need a very high class performance to beat this Rising Stocks team.
Yeah, no doubt. If we look at the cams really quick, while this lulls in the center, we see Jive rocking the cat cam for this whole team. Aggressive pressure here. Steve, awkward touch. Jive puts one on, and it goes home. Rising Stock are 1-0, starting this game.
Indeed. Maybe a little faster than Tyler was expecting. Yeah, it's awkward positioning for Steve. He did all that he could do. But yeah, Rising Stock able to follow up on that first shot there, putting them up 1-0 in this series. You see kickoff with a little under
Raptor.
4 minutes left. Raptor up, trying to get a shot on net.
Yeah, it went a little high. MJ not able to get it on. Tyler G able to get the clear. Raptor right there for the response. Raptor hits it down. Open net. No one back for defense. He puts one home, and that was just way too wide open. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like Lil Bukes was trying to go for a little demo play there, which I don't know if it was the best idea, you know, considering the ball was still on their half of the net. I don't know why he's out there regardless, but I mean, definitely a price to pay for that, and that price just so happened to be a goal. See Lil Bukes getting a 50 with Raptor here. Tyler trying to gather Lil Bukes, seeing if he can get something cooking
nice
here on offense.
Yeah, it's a good save by Raptor. I did look at some leaderboard stats a little earlier. This Rising Stock team topping the board, and a lot of them is Tyler G puts that away. We got a 2-1 game. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying really quick, Tyler. Izord, Tyler is not in a ton of the stats. However, specifically, Lil Bukes is on the ground 24/7. Man does not like the air. He leads the league by a decent margin, and then on top of that, Steve. And he literally seems to be the only attacking force outside of Tyler G on this roster. Low numbers coming out of Lil Bukes, but Steve with a 70 or like 80 something goal participation for his team.
Oh yeah.
It was insanely high.
Oh yeah. You see Tyler AG, little mistouch here, but tries to still get a shot on, doesn't quite get it. But one thing I did just realize that this Bodacious team, they're all matching with their decals. They got a little paint job going on. Little maybe team chem attempt here. As you see, shot on, awkward.
You know what?
Doesn't quite get the touch here. Nope.
It's Bodacious.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Hence the team name. As you see a shot on, Tyler luckily there. It seems like that this Bodacious team seems to struggle with their defensive side rotation. We see a high lob shot. Raptor there to get it away. But yeah, I mean, this Bodacious team seems to not really have their defensive rotations. They tend to push up too much and forget about their third man.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring something up. I don't like glazing too much, but I have to glaze my boy a little bit. Raptor, one of the most value picks that you could get for a third man in this entire league. He falls all the way to third. He's got the highest stats of any third man, if I'm not mistaken. It's something close to it. And he's just an all-around decent player. Jive puts that home. And dang, shut me up, Jive. You're telling me why you're the captain.
Honestly, a little misread there.
This game. Cams are crazy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
We got
cat
captains.
cam.
And we got fucking Steve. Steve looking like a monster with the face paint, but yeah. MJ gets
always
one
does.
Around. Tyler kicks it back out. This floats mid off touch from Raptor. MJ not able to get anything to go. Forced to fall down. Jive not able to get it either. Lil Bukes takes this out straight to Steve. Goombas him, knocks it off the backboard, but it's sent wide by MJ, and they stay in decent possession here for Rising Stock.
Indeed, you see almost an own goal from Tyler. A little late to get back to that save, but he's up again. Steve looks like he's waiting for a center pass here. Tyler doesn't quite get the touch. The ground king, Lil Bukes, up in the air. rarely, for the first time, get a picture of that. Jive, little mistouch, goes for a demo on Bukes. Tyler's there, doesn't quite get the touch. Lil Bukes has to make a good touch here out, and he does, getting it away from their half again.
Yeah, Steve able to work around 2 of the players, but not much more as Raptor forced to take that early on. Tyler on it, and quickly Steve cuts it off, but MJ follows behind. He's got the boost, he's got the ball. Can he get anything to go here? He tries to go for the bump, he gets it, but it bounces out Jive. Raptor pushed a little far up. He might be overcommitted here. He gets back just in time, but it feeds back to Tyler 8G, and he puts it home.
Yeah, way to stay on that by Tyler. Nice little pass up there. I want to say it was from Steve or Bukes. It was one of the two. I have a 50-50 guess here. But yeah, Tyler getting a shot on. Maybe going for the initial whiff, trying to make the defense awkward. He does, and was able to get it opposite side of the net here to cut this lead in half.
Yeah, Lil Bukes pops us up high. There's only a 1-goal difference here. This could go either way with 20 seconds left. Tyler G beats out the first fender, but Jive there to follow it. He takes it in the corner. Jive with a great touch up. This floats mid. Can he get another one? Yes, he can. This floats out to MJ. Can MJ get anything mid back? Not quite. He's taking it slow, but he gets a nice touch over, but nothing over Steve. Steve launches it long, but low boost. A miss by one of the Bodacious players, and this falls down for game 1 to Rising Stalk.
Indeed, you see Steve trying to get there, but demoed by MJ, I believe that was. And crazy shots coming out from both teams. What is that? 8 shots from Rising Stalk, 8 shots from Bodacious. Obviously, the offensive pressure is there. Rising Stalk able to maybe capitalize them on just a little bit more here. You see also a high score from Jive and Raptor, followed by a 290 score from MJ. So very high scoring game from this team. Bodacious, Steve, not quite put on the performance that I was expecting. Tyler AG taking that role here, but yeah, Bodacious, I think they're just feeling a little bit slow. Maybe the nerves are getting to them for this first round of playoffs, but hopefully they can turn it up this next game of the series.
Yeah, honestly, looking for a little bit more from this Bodacious side, specifically Steve. Little lackluster of a play style from him, especially as a man who tends to come out and absolutely stun the opponents. But tonight, we're looking a little slow off the start. We'll see if he warms up as we get deeper into this 7-game series. It can go all the way, which could take us a while here. But yeah, no, I can't wait. We head into game number 2. Tyler, what do they need to do? What is, outside of Steve improving a little more, what do we need to see from this Bodacious side?
I mean, like I had said, I feel like this Bodacious team, they have the players needed. They have everything that they need to take down this Rising Stocks team. As you see, a good save by Tyler, awkward touch by MJ. Good call there from Bodacious. But yeah, like I was saying, I think we had seen it, their offensive pressure is looking really good. Both teams had the 8 shots. But I think where their weakness is that defensive side of rotations. They seem to leave the net open many times, allowing, Rising Stock just to get nice sharp shots onto their net. And obviously, being the second seed, they're not going to miss too many of those shots here. But we see Lil Bukes almost an awkward own goal here, just in front of the ball though. But yeah, as long as this Bodacious team can get their defensive rotations on lockdown, always have that third man back to defend just in case of a long shot, I think they'll be golden in this series.
Yeah, I can't agree more. Honestly, out of these teams, it's kind of interesting to see the double dominance side of Rising Stock. Not very common, especially in competitive leagues today, but Rising... Oh, what a great pass from Steve, but not put away. Raptor with the whiff. MJ tries to take the sidewall. He pops it up for Jive. Jive sends one long. MJ tries to follow, but it's not quick enough. Lil Buke sends it high. Tyler there. He's not able to get anything on net. This floats wide to Raptor. Raptor tries to cut it off Steve. Cuts it off quicker, but not able to get anything past Jive. Jive. MJ knocks it over Lil Bukes. Can he get past 2? Not quite. Tyler sends back into the corner, and this just delays. Izor, this just delays.
You see, I mean, good offensive pressure by Bodacious here. As we see a miss, a little redirect coming out from Raptor, catching again the defense lacking a little bit. Steve was almost there, doesn't quite get it though.
Have you ever been told you kind of look like Tyler AG?
Don't do that to me.
I'm gonna do that to you. I'm gonna do it. You're just missing all your G's probably, man. Just gotta find them. Izor 0
apparently.
G. Although I will say one of you is winning this semester and one's not, as Lil Bukes sends one high over the net, and they're still down 1-0 here. They need to get some offensive pressure quick.
Honestly, you see Raptor on the ball here, gets a 50 on Bukes. Steve back to collect the boost. MJ, is he on? Steve able to get a little aerial read over one, getting bumped by MJ. Maybe a forced roll position there. Doesn't quite get it. Tyler there to put a shot on. Bottom left shot. Gets it in. Ties the score with a minute, 2:45 left.
What a shot. And right off the bounce, Tyler slots from between every single defender, and we are tied up. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I wanted to see a little more out of Bodacious, and they responded quickly, but can they hold on defense? That'll be the question. Either they have to outscore their entire opponent's side, or they got to get some defense going quick.
Indeed. We see a Tyler center here. Didn't seem like Bodacious had that second man probably like they should have. But at least, you know, they have the defense back just in case. You see Jive taking to the corner. Steve is on with full boost, trying to get a bump on Jive. Little Bukes gets a good 50. Steve is up. Aerial man of the century gets the shot on, putting them up 2-1. Steve, the offense man on this Bodacious team.
Yeah, great touch by Lil Bukes. It puffed out wide. Raptor just not able to get quick enough, and Steve slots that home. Bodacious, first lead of the game.
Series,
I mean. Dang, my brain's not working. That's what I meant. Yeah, first lead
you weren't
of the
wrong,
series.
but
They hadn't been in the lead. It took them 1.5 games to even get a lead. But we'll see if it maintains for long. If MJ tries to turn, but it's popped up high. Lil Bukes launches against the backboard. Anyone there to follow? Yes, there is. Steve unable to get a shot down mid. MJ, low boost, but he's forcing it out from his corner. Sends it straight towards Tyler HG. Tyler, he's up. He sends it back off the backboard again. No one there. Steve tries to cut it, but Jive holds him off, and MJ trying to get just a little out of his corner, but straight into a no-boost Steve. Just an absolute menace, I guess. With nothing in the tank, Lil Buke straight off the crossbar. Steve slots it home off MJ.
indeed, you see Steve, the no boost king apparently. Lil Bukes goes bar down, unfortunate bounce. We see Steve able to make a cut back, put another one in the back of the net here. I'm really liking this offensive pressure that Bodacious is putting on, not letting Rising Stock have any breathing room, not allowing them to get any big clears, which seems to be the weakness of this Bodacious team. Obviously a big turnaround, and if they can carry this on, I feel like they'll have great success in this series.
Yeah, the only issue though is this Rising Stock side gets goals quick and they get them fast. And if they can put on a few more here, there's definitely enough Rocket League to see it. Jive not able to get anything around Tyler. Tyler cuts off MJ. MJ forced up high. He tries to send it mid towards Jive. Jive doesn't get there in time. Raptor chasing back, but he gets there in time. Nice clear to the corner, but Lil Bukes is there. A missed touch. Tyler has to follow instead. This floats mid towards MJ. MJ with the wave. Jive hits it out. And Lil Bukes tries to turn this in, but it'll delay in this corner, but pops up high. Steve, no. MJ launches it back towards Tyler. Tyler forced to make the turn. Turns towards his net. Can't pop it over. Raptor deleted for his efforts, and this will launch away again.
Steve is on the ball. I was almost concerned there. Tyler had a little mistouch center to I want to say it was a waiting Raptor here. As we see Steve getting a read off the backboard. But yeah, was almost you know getting a little tense there, but obviously nothing came of it. As you see Tyler AG no boost and goal, able to get a save to the corner, not allowing MJ to you know put it up 3-2. As you see MJ off the wall, Steve clearing it back over as the clock winds down from 10. Let's see if this Bodacious team can just keep it in the half here. Who's on that? Little Bukes. I think that'll be wraps on game 2 going to Bodacious.
Yeah, with the 2-goal lead, nothing to do here except for knock it down. Steve lays one into the floor. Bodacious take game number 2, and we are tied up on this series.
Indeed, yeah. I don't know what kind of conversation went on with this Bodacious team between game 1 and 2, but obviously, you know, I think it had to do something with the offensive pressure, not letting Rising Stock getting any breathing room. You see a significant decrease in shots from Rising Stock, only 3 shots compared to a 7 from Bodacious. And Steve, you know, taking my word to heart, showing up, scoring 2 goals, really being at the top of that leaderboard here. But yeah, what a turn for Bodacious.
Yeah, Steve with a nice touch. on a lot of those goals. It was mainly just him being aggressively in their half when he probably was overcommitting at a certain point with Lil Bukes and Tyler H. sitting in the background, but he was probably a little overcommitted. I'm not gonna lie, this Bodacious side could have easily been taken out by a good clear or two, but it works out for them this game, and I'm looking to see them do it again.
Indeed, indeed. As we are going into, what is this, game 3?
Game 3.
1-1 on the series. Both teams looking very good. Rising Stocks will definitely have to make some changes in order to keep up with this Bodacious team. But it seems like Bodacious might be having a little team chem moment here. Obviously able to turn up the intensity here. Hopefully they can keep that going for game 3. As we see Raptor getting early pressure. Steve is up very early trying to get a read. Lil Bukes pitches it over to their corner.
Yeah, the mission's closed with Rising Stock hitting 80% over Bodacious's 20. Those who picked Rising Stock probably looking a little scared now. Bodacious took that one in quick stride, but MJ hits down to Jive. Not able to get it past Tyler, but MJ cuts off Tyler early. Anything happening could happen here. Raptor launched off the sidewall. This comes in middle. Jive there. Not able to get it on target. MJ tries to follow it up, but Raptor forced to play back into his own corner with a waiting Tyler. The launch center, Jive with a nice touch, but not quite around Tyler. Tyler with an open net, but sends it wide, and Tyler in the air tries to send this mid again, but Jive's there to send it out. MJ to follow, and it's just 50 back into the center for I feel like the 50th time.
I think Tyler, I don't know how he got up on that second ball there. Ooh. Almost a one-timer pass from Steve here. I don't know who that was. I think that maybe it was Lil Bukes on the ball, but yeah, I think Tyler picked up a 100 boost there, which I was kind of surprised he was able to get up like that. As you see, almost an own goal. What a save from Jive, though. Almost getting it in the top left corner here as we see a clear going out to Bodacious half again. Steve is there, full boost, able to get a clear here. Jive is on the ball. Maybe not the best first touch that he was wanting. MJ looking a tiny bit awkward. He says, no, I'm all confidence. Tyler, never mind, Lil Bukes. Tyler, there's his name. The demo here on MJ.
Yeah, thanks Photographer for the gift sub to Tech 7. And I'm just going to remind you guys, we do have that sub goal coming in here. And that sub goal, you get to see Bean Chalupa, who will be on for our final stream of the night, get his legs waxed, and then maybe, hoop per chance, in a maid outfit at LAN. So make sure you throw some subs in the chat if you can. Raptor takes it to the outside. Can he get things to go? He's up on the ceiling. He tries to go for the pinch. Doesn't quite get it. Lil Bukes collects it on the Bodacious side, and they're going to push out for some offensive pressure here. Jive forced on his back foot. Can he get around Steve? Not quite. Sends up to the wall. MJ hits it past, but Tyler H.E. there to follow quickly. And I feel like this Bodacious side have just been way more aggressive this game, and if they can hold on to this is going to be good.
Indeed. Obviously, offensive pressure has been coming out from Rising Stock a little bit more. As you see Raptor up early, getting the light wheel touch, putting it below. I don't even know who that was. Getting it below, though, putting it up 1-0. Almost looked like Steve almost had it dropped right on him. Wasn't quite there to. Didn't have enough boost to get in. Needed about 110 there. Fortunately, it only goes up to 100. You see Steve trying to get a good aerial read off kickoff here. Doesn't quite get it. Jive, awkward touch. Tyler is there to 50. Oh. Something happened. Something happened. Just a DC. I have no idea. I have no idea.
I'm going to play us into a timeout for the time being as we figure this out. 2:10 at the clock with a 1-goal lead. This might be a boring one while we wait. So I'm throwing us back to timeout.
Very fun. Looks like they're going for a little car stack here in the game.
Yeah,
it's not being shown, but
I turned off the cam for now. But yeah, not gonna lie, this is not what you want to see. A little bit of disconnection issue, especially since we're supposed to see a little bit more of that later on. I'm gonna show this just because we can.
Yeah, I would do that.
You get to see the chaos while we try to figure out what's going on.
Try to do something here. It's gonna be funny when the thing flips here. Who's on the top there? Tyler trying to get something cooking here. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if Tyler gets an own goal. Oh, little Musty tries to get it here. Demoed for his efforts by Raptor. Just start making play calls. Yeah, we got Bukes in here yet?
Not quite. We're gonna back out to just us here and wait it out for a little bit here. That's not what you want to see, to be honest. That's so annoying for everyone involved.
Yeah, which that's kind of an awkward thing to do there too. They were up, I think, was it Rising Stock was up 1-0 with about 2:30 left.
2:18 was the exact time. Yeah.
Was it 2:18?
Yeah.
Oh, his Wi-Fi went out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Anywho, I wish I had some stuff to ramble on about, but I did that a few streams ago.
Yeah.
Went through everything in my room.
All right. Well, we're gonna be waiting on a Wi-Fi to come back. I don't want to hold you guys like this, so we are going to take ourselves to intermission for a little bit, just so until we come back. That's gonna make it easier on everyone here. Go, make sure you grab some food, grab a drink, grab some popcorn, because it's gonna be a long night ahead of us. We're only in the first stream, and it's gonna be a doozy here. But yeah, Tyler, HG, Steve, and Lil Bukes. Hopefully, we'll have a full team by the time we come back against this Rising Stock side, who are looking really good right now, Izord.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, they are down 1-0, but 2:18 left in the third game. Plenty of time to come back.
Oh yeah, a lot of Rocket League left to play. We're gonna head to intermission. We'll see you guys back. The timer's gonna say 10 minutes. I don't know when we'll be back. As soon as we can be back, we will. So keep your audio on. Peace for a moment. I love when I click the overlay and it just doesn't. just for a little information on what's happening right now, we are, you weren't supposed to hear or see me, but I can appear in the bottom if you want. But yeah, no, we're just gonna have to wait out the time. Sadly, we are not as cool as those who run RLCS streams. We cannot set to us exact time, so we have to wait for 2:18 on the clock. Wait and let Rising Stalk put a score on. Annoy the hell out of our stats guy because he's gonna have to deal with all this. But it's going to be a good thing. Good thing.
Which, yeah, unfortunate, but hey, we have some bonding now. Anyway, gives me time to think of a
Oh,
nice little
true. You're right,
question.
Swamp. You're right. Okay, that's on our screen now. Great.
Fire, dude, fire.
Dude,
Yeah, we have
I can't say that.
we have some big time team bonding going on here in DCRL. We love this. Kids, don't watch at home. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see what kind of strategies develop here. As you see Raptor putting on a little drift show. Oh god, something's happening now. I don't even know. Maybe
Oh, they're gonna try to stack again.
they're
I
having,
think.
yeah, they're having a little cuddle sesh. It's all good. We have 1 minute left till we have some DCR action coming back. Yeah. How was your day been, Ben?
It's been long. I am not feeling the greatest, but I am here tonight for these games, so that's what really matters. I'm here to cast, here to have some fun, and here to see some teams win, and that's what it's all about. So, do I feel like crap right now? Maybe a little bit, but it's been a good day nonetheless.
Indeed, yeah. I was almost gonna say, let's see who wants to stat bat here. Looks like Raptor's gonna be the one to score. Maybe he was. I think he was the one to put it in for the first time here too. So they'll let him
Yeah, he
have it
was.
again. But yeah, lining up for the kick. Let's get some NFL music in here. You see a slow roller. They're gonna try to time it right. MJ looking for the pass. Maybe gonna go for a Raptor goal steal here. Perfect timing.
Right
Raptors scores.
2:18 on the clock. Tyler A.G. mad and cams. It's going to be a rough one here. He wasn't able to stop it then. He can't stop it now.
Yeah. Nobody's in goal for Bodacious on that one.
And we come out. 1-0 Rising Stalk. 2:18 left. A little scuff stream off of an internet issue as Tyler A.G. collects the ball high in the air. Can't get the double. This floats down to Steve. Steve with a nice touch, but Raptor cuts it off early and sends it back into the orange hat.
Indeed, Little Bukes doesn't quite get the boost spawn, of course, spawns right after he goes over it. Raptor in the corner trying to get a little play here. Tyler A.G. mistouch. Little Bukes, almost a bump on him. Jive is up.
Ooh.
Tries to get it in the left side of the goal. Doesn't quite get it. Steve up on the wall. Let's see if he can do something. Gets to the corner. Little mistouch from Raptor. Can Steve do anything here? Limited boost. Little Bukes out here to get the read. Gets a touch under one. Jive there to take over and get back to Bodacious half.
Yeah, it's a nice launch up high in the air. Jive trying to get the center to Raptor, not able to do so quite efficiently enough. MJ launches this from half court. Can you get anything to go in this corner? You got your little Bukes beat in the air. He launches this mid, but it's met by Tyler. Tyler pops it in the air. Steve has to follow. They're a little out of position. Little Bukes forced to make the touch, and Tyler G keeps it in control. Steve gets a launch up high. This floats down to this orange side. Tyler gets it over Jive. Can he play it one more time? Lil Bukes tries to follow. This floats back. Steve's there. Double demo out. One on each side. This floats out to Raptor. Raptor cuts it across, and Jive will hold on.
You see Jive taking that possession here off the wall. Doesn't quite get the touch that he wants. Little Bukes on. Little boost here. Tyler almost overcommits. Doesn't quite, though. Double bump coming out from MJ. Just Lil Bukes back. Let's see if he'll turn on it here. Doesn't quite. Waits to gain composure. Steve bangs it out. Let's see if he can get another touch on this. Doesn't quite get it because it's 50 by Jive in their own corner. 30 seconds left in this game 3. Can Bodacious score one to send it to at least an overtime?
Just for a little cute part of the cams, the cat is currently watching the game, so that is making my night.
That's fire.
MJ hits this mid. This is floating. Steve's awkward. Anyone put it home? And
Oh.
Jive puts it home. Cat has a first cam view, and what a shot.
Indeed. It looks like I don't even know where Bodacious third man was there. He wasn't even in the screen. I hope he
Narnia, I
didn't
think.
disconnect again. Yeah. He's probably, you know, talking to the blue side net here as we see an almost impossible comeback here as we see Raptor going up as clock winds down 5-4-3. This will be another Rising Stock win in Game 3 here.
Yeah, they split the first parts. Will they split again here? As Rising Stock take the lead heading into Game 4. And honestly, ignoring the stats from this board, how do you think they played for the halves of the game that they got to play?
For a second, it took me a little bit to realize that we only played pretty much to 18, which I was like, I don't know how both these sides were scoring so little. But yeah, I think in the first half, both teams were doing very good. Obviously, Rising Stock able to capitalize, getting 1 goal off the first game, and then obviously Raptor putting 1 in here to seal the deal. But I think Bodacious maybe got a little bit iced there. Obviously, not a full game's worth of playing here. So maybe that was kind of a momentum killer for them, but hopefully they can bring it back in Game 4 here.
Yeah, for sure. As we head into game number 4, Rising Stock with the 1 game lead as MJ starts it off early. Tyler HG pops it up high, gets bumped to Narnia. Raptor, the other follow. Can he get something mid to Jive? Looks like he can, but Jive beat out by Steve, and this launches back to MJ. He tops it high. Anyone there to turn? Raptor is. Will he get it over Tyler AG here? Not quite. Tyler gets the first touch. Steve with the second. To round 1. Steve unable to get around MJ. This floats mid again, but Lil Bukes launches it out to him.
Yeah, I've started to notice that this Bodacious team tends to have very, very little boost a lot of the time. So I don't know if they're, you know, just trying to get a little bit too much pressure here, using up a lot of that boost to get to the ball. And really not doing too much with it. You see almost a fake from MJ trying to get a bump play. Doesn't quite get it. But yeah, it seems to be that this Bodacious team doesn't really have a boost a lot of the time, which might play into effect, which is why they can't get back on defense a lot of the time.
Yeah, a little awkward there as Demo comes out, and this floats mid to Raptor. He puts one on, and the entire defense is in shambles, and Raptor gets the first one of this game.
I think Lil Bukes was a little awkward there. I don't know if he just DC'd or what happened there, but oh, he's lagging again. His internet's still bugging. Yeah, he has a 156 ping. That's not the best. Unfortunate day to have internet issues. You see Steve up trying to get a clear here. Lil Bukes still not moving. Don't know what's going on with him. Hopefully that gets fixed.
It's over Steve. Lil Bukes with a nice touch out wide. Steve there to follow. Gets it back to Jive. It looks like his own teammate as he rolls past him. Raptor with a nice pinch out. And Lil Bukes there to follow. Pops it up for Tyler. Tyler off the back wall once. Can he get it again? Not quite. Not enough boost, but Steve's there to follow. It's almost in, but Jive keeps it out. What a save from Jive, but Tyler's up again. He's not able to get it past Raptor. This floats out wide. It's a nice touch from Lil Bukes to center, but no one's there, and it's a little high. Steve waiting on this ball, but MJ beats him around. It's a nice touch by MJ, but this floats back to Jive. Jive can't get past one. This floats over Raptor. This is almost on target, but not quite. But Steve cuts it off and puts it home. That's a 1-1 tie.
Indeed. It looked like Steve. Oh, Tyler, that was Tyler. Okay. For some reason, I thought Steve was when I got down in there. I'm like, how is he up already scoring again? But obviously, good cut by him. I think, one heck of a save by Jive early on. Fortunately, couldn't get it out of their half, but he just was able to capitalize on some offensive pressure.
Oh, MJ!
Oh.
Puts it home. There's an absolute miscommunication off the kickoff. Lil Bukes and Steve out in the wastelands here. Not enough boost and not enough time. MJ slots that home with Tyler and Narnia.
Indeed. Nice little bar down from MJ. Quick response to their goal scored here. Maybe a little ball don't lie moment. I don't know. You see Lil Bukes popping it up. Little miscommunication. Steve is also up. Let's see if they have a third man there. Tyler does. Keeps it over in Rising Stock half. Steve is there. Gets a nice little dunk on one. Tries to get it in. Tyler up early. Gets the Steve pass center to tie the score again.
Yeah, that's a great touch from Steve. It comes across and he meets Tyler with a little bit of a onesie-twosie there, and it goes home early. No one up on the Rising Stock side for defense, and they're forced to play it out here. 2-2 tie, and this stays close. Drive. Long touch out of his side. Steve collects in the corner, not able to get anything to go. Jive. It's over one. Can he get around two? Sends one back towards Raptor. Raptor puts it on, but it's wide. Great save from Tyler. And they're going to hold on in the center. Ooh.
He looks like almost a 2v1. Thank God Jive was there to get another touch on it. Is it going to be hard up the ceiling? It is. Touch here from Jive. Will it go bar down? Unfortunate high bounce. Raptor there to put it back in. I don't know what's going on. These offenses just can't seem to stop scoring.
Yeah, it's a good touch from Raptor. Very light one, but he gets it on the target. But Jive with his KBM style. No, he's running controller now. I forgot. Jive with his very awkward aerial gets it nice, almost on target, but not quite. Raptor gets faked out by his own teammate. Tyler tries to cut it early. Jive forces him off his backboard. Jive able to take it around one. He gets around. Not quite two as Raptor whiffs. MJ there, last man, no boost, but Steve gets bumped by his own teammate. Tyler, can he get the corner read? Not quite. This floats out to Steve though. Jive cuts it off early and gets a nice clear out.
Indeed, Buke's up on the wall. Really likes the ground here, like the stats are saying. MJ grabs mid boost, sees if he can do something here. A little rare play there by MJ staying on the ball rather than going for a demo. Lil Bukes though able to answer with the demo. Tyler tries to get a pass up, not quite the pop that he wanted. Luckily, Steve got demoed, though. He's back there to pick up the 100 boost. Tries to get a shot on Raptor there, clearing it back to Bodacious half.
Yeah, Raptor, he's got another one to follow, but Jive takes it instead. He launches it up on the crossbar. Steve tries to collect, but Raptor's over him. Tyler achieves awkward, and Raptor puts it home. That's a 2-goal lead for Rising Stock.
Yeah, I don't know if that's that little intermission there, that unintentional intermission, just kind of made this Bodacious team get iced out. But it looks like they're starting to get a little awkward again on defense. They're not quite in the positioning that they need to. Offensive double commits a lot. Let's see if they can, kind of turn it up and regroup their team here. And hopefully they can gather some more wins.
Yeah, they need something to happen here fast if they want. About a minute left, 30 seconds to goal, and current gameplay here in this game here, and Bodacious down 2 as Jive sends one mid, but Tyler G able to keep it out to the side. Lil Bukes on the follow, gets one past Raptor. This floats back towards Steve. Steve collects it in the corner, can't go up anymore. Jive's there early. Can he beat it around 2? Yes, he can. Tyler G forced to run backwards. This runs back straight into a Raptor attack, but Raptor unable to get anything to go, and this floats out to the corner and delays for a little bit longer.
The Lil Bukes, low boost. Who is that? MJ's there. Tries to get a bump play. Nice little shot from Raptor here. Lil Bukes up the field. Tyler AG able to get a good pass up. Or not a pass, just a shot up. Setting him up down to 4-3.
Yeah, Jive doesn't jump there, and that might be the downfall of that attack. Is Jive, without turning, MJ is a little too awkward and a little too far from the goal. Is a shot from Tyler just flies on in.
We're yawning. Anyway, Tyler, a little half flip here. It's a contagious, the yawns. Anyway, Tyler, gotta get something. That's fair.
Oh,
Steve cuts off Lil Bukes. 0 boost here. Can they get anything to go here? Steve grabs the 100.
Steve.
Gotta keep it in the air.
Steve. Oh.
Not quite.
Lil
Bukes
Bukes
can keep it up.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, Steve had his chance to become Remzik there for a little moment. Same university, but a different man. Not able to get the ball around them in the air, and that falls. Rising Stock take another game, taking them to 3-1 on the series, one away from holding it on.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, like I had said, this Bodacious team, I don't know if that little break kind of shut down the momentum, but I've been seeing a lot of double commits coming up from this Bodacious side. They gotta, I don't know if it's just lack of communications, everyone just getting a little bit antsy, especially because it's playoffs, but they gotta make sure that they don't have 2 people in the same place at one time, because that's what's gonna throw off their rotations. That's what's gonna, throw off their groove. They're not gonna be able to get back those big booming clears to be able to save the shots that Rising Stock puts on.
Yeah, rotation's a little awkward there, and as we come into the final matchup here, they need something to go. It is currently do or die time for this Bodacious side and on their back foot. Will they be able to do it?
Oh no.
I hit one more. Oh, Raptor.
Yeah, just a big boom. Awkward read from Tyler. Maybe, I think he read it a little bit too fast. Thought it was coming a little sharp. Didn't really take his time though, and Raptor able to just kind of boom it across the field, get a nice high arching goal to put them up 1-0 in 5 seconds.
Yeah, 5 seconds here. Raptor playing a little bit of lights out here, trying to keep them down early. This ball floats high. MJ there to receive, to send it wide. Steve quick to follow. It's on target, and no one able to turn around. Steve showing you why defense need to play back post, but still just for some reason don't.
See, Raptor, no boost. Tries to get an awkward save that doesn't quite get it, but I will say, Bodacious kind of got a little lucky there. I mean, good shot placement by Steve, but I mean, it was another double commit from this Bodacious side. I think it was Steve and Tyler were both up in the air, which you gotta have those two are limited, because that's obviously been the downfall for this team. As you see MJ trying to get a clear over, doesn't quite get it. Jive is there to gather, flick over one, just beats back. Just kidding. Steve is able to get it over the corner. Can he get a 50? He does. Stalls it again. Lil Bukes tries to get something going here. Maybe a center pass, low boost, gets another 50 against Jive. Call this man a brick wall.
Yeah, Lil Bukes trying not to let anything up. A Raptor able to get it around. No boost though. Can he get another touch? Yes, he can. He'll try to float to the center, but Lil Bukes there to send it wide. MJ on it quickly. It's a little wide now, but Tyler G receives it in the corner. Sends one high, tries to follow. So maybe get 1 or 2 out of this, but Raptor cuts it off early. This is floating mid. MJ there, but so is Steve. Steve turns this up high. Low boost, but Jive's there. Awkward. Raptor, of course, try to go for a touch. Both make awkward connection, but Raptor with a nice 50 out and a couple weird touches, and they stay alive a little longer.
See, Jive tries to get a shot on. Tyler there to get the ball away. Still on. Low boost again. Pass to Steve, but Raptor's there to say goodbye. MJ center ball. Tyler's there to back. Lil Bukes trying to get something away from their goal. Kind of does. I don't even know if he got a touch there, but Steve up early. Jive maybe going to go for a double. Low on boost again. I don't know what's up with these teams, but none of them seem to have boost when they need it.
Oh, Lil Bukes take to Steve, and it goes home. Bodacious take another lead, and they need to hold this one on.
Indeed, Lil Bukes looked like it would have been an unfortunate bounce out. Luckily, Steve was there to read that ball, put it in the back of the net, putting them up 1. Their second lead in this series, I believe it is. But yeah, Tyler on the right wall gathering, seeing if he can get another one going for their Bodacious team.
Yeah, MJ collects in the center. Can you get anything more? Not quite. Floats back, but Raptor able to get some touch in the center. Can you get around Lil Bukes a little bit, but not fully? Jive ends Steve's life as Tyler G launches it to the backboard. This floats down mid. Lil Bukes there. He's shooting for target, but he's a little off, and Raptor able to get it wide.
Tyler back with almost full boost, goes for a double tap right here. Jive gets the 50 over to their corner. Another double commit by Steve and Lil Bukes here. Off the right goal post. Doesn't quite get it, Steve, but no boost. Going up for mid here, grabs one. Raptor there, seeing if he can get a 50 on him. Doesn't quite get it. Awkward read off the corner. Raptor, no boost. I've been saying no boost too much as we see an awkward touch by Jive around Tyler, last man, tying the score.
Yeah, touch from Raptor. That's a nice touch. The entirety of the enemy team with all the boost in the game. But a nice touch there from Jive, and it goes home, and it's tied up. Bodacious need to find something quick with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. There is still a lot of Rocket League left to play, but the momentum is not on their side.
The Lil Bukes pass up to Steve. Steve gets a nice little read up the field here. Tries to keep this offensive pressure for this Bodacious team. Tyler up early. MJ there to get the clear on a right side goal shot from Tyler. Steve off the wall hard up. Nobody's back for them. Somebody has to get back. Tyler up, gets the pass. Not the pass, but just the touch over. Is anyone back here? Lil Bukes with full boost off the corner. Goes up the wall. Just kidding. He stalls at the boost. Takes the 100 from his teammate Tyler here, who's awkward in goal. Gets the clear back over the side. MJ still on. seeing if he can get some offensive pressure here. You see a power shot coming from Steve. Bump from Tyler. Demo play. Steve, the banger from midfield, puts them up again in this game 5.
Yeah, nice touch from Steve. Launches it high, and a demo on the net puts him away. And they are able to get that lead back.
The jive up in the corner. Gets a nice little read here. Steve doesn't quite get the 50 that he wants here. Raptor, not quite the close second man that he wants. Tyler gets a touch over one. Goes for a double here. Steve is up, trying to get the double for Tyler's pass. Doesn't quite get it. Lil Bukes demoed in the backfield. Can anyone get the save here? He does. Maybe, I don't know if it was a redirect from Steve here or just a missed touch by MJ, but Jive able to gather in the midfield. Lil Bukes side flipping. Doesn't quite get the 50 that he wants. Steve gets bumped. Jive with the read. Puts it in the back of the net again for Rising Stock, keeping them in this game.
Yeah, Jive able to get that slotted in, and we're tied up 3-3, 44 seconds left. Bodacious need to find something now. Oh
The
boy.
kickoff here, 45 seconds, counting down. Steve gets a read. Jive, maybe gonna have one on here. Doesn't quite get the touch. Raptor there to follow. Steve on the ball. Missed touch here. Low boost. Tries to get a flick over MJ. MJ says nada. Little Bukes on the ball. Let's see if he can get a no boost read here. Steve taking over. Tries to get a center pass for hopefully Tyler that's there. He does. Tyler hard off the ceiling. Maybe goes in a chance. Not quite. Steve gets a little missed touch here. MJ trying to get something cooking for this Rising Stocks team. Missed touch. Not quite the pinch that he wants.
Yeah, this floating high. Tyler G sends to the backboard. MJ off. This is rolling in front of the net.
Ooh.
No one there to put it home. Lil Bukes to follow. He gets to the backboard again. Steve's are there. But it goes mid and no one gets it in. We are in overtime in game number 5.
Oh my god, an open goal attempt. I don't know who it was that tried to put it in there. Doesn't quite get the sharp shot that he needs. Put them up in regulation. You see Raptor, obviously Bodacious, life on the line. They got to get something going here. You see a sharp shot from Jive. Somebody back. Lil Bukes is there. MJ getting another center touch here. Tyler awkward. Low boost. Somebody's got to get up for this shot here. They do.
Oh, Jive.
Let's see who turns.
Jive.
Tyler AG awkward.
Tyler.
Gets the save.
MJ collects it in the center. He goes up high. Not able to beat out Steve, who gets it above him. Jive turns on it early. Can he get something mid around Bukes? Not quite. This floats back to Raptor. He puts one against the crossbar. Tyler awkward. Tyler gone. Steve able to get it around MJ. Can he beat any more? Jive sitting back patiently waiting. He gets a nice touch to the side and tries to play it out. Not quite. Tyler plays this around. Gets in mid. No one there. And Steve forced to play off while MJ pushes this forward. Oh
The
no.
awkward touch from, I forgot who that was, but
was
Tyler
Steve.
gets a read, beats one. Raptor bumps Tyler for his efforts. Jive trying to get a little center play here. Steve demoed. A lot of demos coming up from this Rising Stocks team. Back right shot, or back left shot. Tyler there to turn on it here. Gets a pinch off the corner. Jive is up. Does he get a shot on? Not quite. Another demo from Rising Stocks. Just pummeling this Bodacious defense.
Yeah, MJ cuts that off. Tyler in the air. Can he get anything to go? Not quite. At Jive. Gets it around one. Can he beat around two? He gets this popped out high. Raptor shooting on target. Tyler HG there. Sends it to the corner to maintain their survival. But this floats mid straight to Jive. Jive puts it on and ends their misery. Bodacious fall in 5. Dang. What to 5?
It did
I
go
was
to
really
5.
hoping yours would go to 6. Yeah, we both got the
Honestly.
prediction right. But Bodacious,
Yeah.
sadly, fall in 5, and they now have to make this sweep of the ages, flying through silly geeses and through the loss of other matches to find their way into land. It's gonna be a long road, Rising Stock, up to probably play the winner of the CVS receipt game.
Yeah, I will say, Jive going crazy this game. 3 goals, 8 shots. He single-handedly had more shots than the entire Bodacious team, which is kind of surprising because this Bodacious, I feel like we saw them on the goal line of Rising Stock a lot of the time, but obviously weren't able to follow through. They almost had it in regulation. Unfortunately, they weren't able to hit those open nets towards the end there. Rising Stock taking it, like you said, in 5. But yeah, I mean, way to come back from Rising Stock, especially after a really dominant turn in game 2, I think that was. But yeah, unfortunately, Bodacious couldn't quite get a handle of their gameplay after that unfortunate disconnect from Lil Bukes, allowing Rising Stock to take it.
Yeah, and Lil Buke stuck with a little bit too much lag probably to deal with at the rest of that game being sold to me. And we're going to head over to a winner's interview here with the squad that were able to take it away in 5. We're going to bring them on in. And we're going to say congratulations, guys. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
All right, well, honestly, I got 1 or 2 questions, and then I'm gonna toss it over to Izor. But my first one to Raptor. Raptor, you were shooting lights out. How is Turner not there, or are you just locked in right now?
No, Turner is here. He's actively trying to distract me. He's playing COD off my right shoulder. Yeah, so he definitely is actively trying to distract me, but I think I was just able to lock in to the point to where it didn't matter, and also I'm really used to him actively trying to distract me in games I play with him and just any games I play in general. So I think I can just play with him in the background. I think I've gotten used to it. I definitely could have been better on my shooting wise. I was playing really aggressive today. I really wanted to be aggressive because I knew that if we put on enough shots, the other team wasn't going to save all of them, and they didn't. So I think I was just kind of playing a little bit more aggressive today than I usually do.
Yeah, and to be honest, it was looking really good. Little Mickey touches here and there, but outside of that, it was pretty cool and calculated. I'm gonna toss my next question over to Jive. Jive, Cat Cam went crazy, and he was actually watching for a while there as he plotted one home to take the lead. But I'm gonna ask you, going into the rest of this playoffs, what's your predictions on your team's performance?
Well, I don't want to predict too much, but I think CVS is who we face next, right? Or we don't know yet,
I believe-
actually. I
yeah.
predict, well, whoever wins CVS versus Le Cap, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So whoever wins that, I think when we faced CVS, I was lagging really bad, so we got swept. And then when we scrimmed them, we were dead even 3-3. So I think that that'll be a close. It's really a coin toss, 50-50. But I'm confident we can beat them this time. You know, I can't let them beat us twice. So then after that, I think we have a good shot. We already beat Izor's team once, so maybe we can do it again. Maybe we could do it again, but we'll see. And yeah, I think we have a decent shot at making land here.
Sounds good, and I like the confidence. I'm gonna send it over to you, Izor. What questions you got for these guys?
Yeah, for sure. I'll shoot it over to last man here, MJ, the guy who stays over at my house during the NDSU lands. I guess going into this game, I know Bodacious had some turn of event here in game 2. Looked like they had their rotations unlocked, had a lot of offensive pressure. But I mean, before that, it seemed like they had a lot of open nets because they were pushing up a lot. Was like kind of almost boomer ball style play going, like, was that kind of going into that? Or did you just kind of notice the open nets that came out occasionally and were able to put them in the back of the net?
I think more of the second point. I was more able to capitalize on them. If they were booming it, we made sure to capitalize on it, whether that was with a demo or a good pass, or pass it over to Raptor so he can score it because I couldn't.
Right. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And then I don't know if you have any. Do you have any more questions, Pat, or else I'm gonna ask my last one.
Fire away, Izor. Fire away.
Okay. Not Rocket League related, but as a team, I guess this. Yeah. As a team, are you more of a yay or nay kind of people? And follow up question: burritos or tacos?
I'm taking tacos every single day of the week.
Yeah, I
think
agree.
burritos are
I'm probably tacos as well.
so definitely tacos there.
Tacos.
Okay.
And then I think for the yay nay, I think definitely yay. I'll give you an example. I think in the first game, Raptor had like a relatively open net and it kind of went crossbar out. And then immediately, not to diss him, but this is the example I thought of. Immediately, I was like, okay, forget about it. Let's keep playing. And we all did. And we ended up winning game 1. And then after, I think someone mentioned, or I think Raptor mentioned, oh, I kind of missed that shot earlier. And it was like, oh, I genuinely forgot about it. And that was kind of Like we didn't dwell on it. We didn't say it. Oh, nay, that we missed that kind of open goal. We said let's forget about it and yay, I guess.
I feel you. I feel you. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, and honestly, I'd ask you guys, are you a nay, yay or nay or burritos taco?
I'm more of a sushi kind of guy,
What?
and I'm always a little indifferent. So I'm right in the middle.
I feel
Sushi's in the middle.
more like a meh guy, not like a yay or
Yeah.
nay. Yeah, same,
Yeah.
same. And then for the other question, yeah, I definitely have to go more of an Indian guy.
I feel you.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah. But yeah, outside of that, we're gonna take it back to just us. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Congrats on the win, and
Thank you.
hope to see you guys on stream again soon.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you
one.
very much.
All right, we're gonna pull them on out here and send it back to just us. So here, so little explaining to do here. We came into this game thinking we'd have 3 streams back to back to back, and it would have been great. However, confusion hits the beautiful thing that we call Dcrl. So there is a chance we will be playing a 10 in 30 minutes here, and then an 11, or we'll be waiting around and doing 11:30. We will see how it goes. We'll try to keep you guys entertained in a few minutes here. We're working it through, but we'll get back to you guys in really quickly here with a bit of an explanation. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, Izord. Any last
Yup.
words?
I've said it every single time that I've casted. Go up to LAN December 7th and 8th. If you don't have any, like, place to stay, reach out through the Discord, which is, below here. Reach out to somebody. I'm sure anybody, not anybody, because not all of us are from that area, but many people will be more than willing to have you stay at their place for the weekend. LAN's great. It's fun. It's awesome. Come to support the people that are playing. It's very nice having a live audience. And yeah, also, I guess another thing on kind of the aspect of LAN, let's hit this sub goal. We wanna see this stuff happen here. We want to see it happen. And LAN is at DSU, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the LAN is currently at Dakota State University. It'll be happening December 7th and 8th. Make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this game. Make sure to hit up our socials. Make sure to join the Discord if you're not there already. Epic creator code DCRL. Do not make poor life decisions because of it, but if you're already going to make them, use the code. Outside of that, we'll see you soon, and we're heading to intermission. Peace.